Hey gamers, it's Sega Man Tony back here with a new vintage review. This will be part 3. It's about a system that doesn't get much love, I believe. You do see it on YouTube, but I think it deserves more love. It's a vintage system. It came out, I believe, in the early 90s. It was a great system to me. I own it. You see it in my game room, and it is the Panasonic 3DO. I have games here for it that are complete. There's some that are not complete, but we'll get into that in a minute. But what I want to give you just a tad bit of history on it. I believe it was developed by a guy that used to work, I can't remember his name, it used to work for EA. I think he branched off and did his own company, and I guess he came up with the idea that he wanted to make his own system. The thing is that the 3DO had a lot of hype to it, and people had a lot of expectations from gamers to see really good, cool quality games for this system, this CD system, because there was the Sega CD, and then there was the CD add-on for the Atari Jaguar, excuse me, and also the TurboGrafx 16. And when the system came out, it was $700. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, the Neo Geo, the original Neo Geo, I think was around that much, but the games were $100 a piece. But some games I believe were pretty good for the system. Then there was a lot that weren't really good at all, and they used a lot of digitized characters and things like that. And but I think the 3DO did have some pretty decent games. It is retro now, and I collect for every system I have. I don't care if people think it's a really sucky bad game. If I find it for the 3DO, I'm gonna get it. And some of my friends say I collect everything, and you know what? You're absolutely right, I do. Because I'm a diehard collector of video games. I don't care what it is. Everybody says all sports games, but it's part of video game history. And if you're a collector, you should add it into your collection. Have it in your collection doesn't mean you have to play it 24/7, but if you're a video game collector, I believe it should be in your collection. So a vintage collection too. So, and yes, I do own an Xbox One. I do like next gen games. But I'm old school, so I will always go back to vintage games. Period. So, and yeah, well, let's get into it here. These games here, these are only in CD jewel cases. Some of them do have the book instruction booklet with it. I do have some here that are, well, a lot here that are actually complete. I was actually just in the right spot at the right time, and grateful to get these completed in the long box, because a lot of these games you see now on Amazon or eBay, it just says disc only, and sometimes they're crazy prices. Disc only in a generic case, one of them said for like $25. So that's pretty crazy. So I think now it is a sought after system to collect for, but I just think it deserves more love and more review, and that's why I'm doing it for my vintage review part 3. So let's get into it here. This one is I got this actually at Half Price Books for $3.99. It doesn't have the instruction booklet, but it's Total Eclipse. It's a shooting game for the 3DO. It has some digitized cutscenes. It's a pretty good game. I love it, man. It's a great shooter. You guys know I like shooters too in racing games. And the next one up coming actually is a racing game, kind of racing game shooter. And it's by Crystal Dynamics. I think they do pretty decent games for the 3DO. And it is Crash and Burn. That actually came with, the instruction booklet. Not the long case, but I got it for $4 there at the Half Price Books down here. Now the next one I got here is a great shooter. It's actually sought after too, and it actually went up in price on Amazon. And it's Panasonic's Burning Soldier. This is a great shooter. It's pretty cool. I did see some work done on it, on YouTube, people reviewing it, And yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's 3D animation shooter, and it's really good. I do suggest get some of these games. If you have a 3DO, invest in some of these games, man, because some of them are really, really good. Now this game here, it's on just about every system. I do have this on the Sega Saturn. It is, and people hated this game on the 3DO, and it is Rise of the Robots. I like it. You know, I like Rise of the Robots, period, and I think it was okay. It's not the greatest version of Rise of the Robots, but I think it's pretty good. So, next one here I got for $3.99 too is called, and this is kind of, it's really, I think when they made this game, they were just really trying something different. It's slash shooter slash action adventure, and actually it has a lot of gore in it, you know, alien wise, and it is Phoenix 3. It was $3.99. It does have the back actually to it though, which is cool. You know, some of these games you can't even get the back to it, and it's a pretty decent game. It's, you know, I like it a lot. You know, another one here is, I think it's called POD or POED. It says Any Channel. This is like it's like a funny kind of like Doom's, like, I don't know, space age like game here. It's okay, you know, it's not super bad, you know, it's not like really bad, you know. A little bit of artwork on the back there. I think he's a chef holding all these guns and stuff like that. It's different, you know, and that's what I like about it. I like a system that tries to be different, tries to innovate and make new things. Another one here that's a really cool shooter is Shockwave. Shockwave it has a lot of digital cut scenes. The acting is a little bit cheesy, but you can actually kind of get into it. I thought it was, you know, pretty cool, you know, and I played that a few times too. One of the best. This next game here is the best port that you can get close to when I show you this game. I picked this game up at the Exchange a very long time ago, before I was doing videos, before I was married, and I didn't even have a 3DO. And I picked it up and I said, one day I'm going to get a 3DO. And I only paid $5 for it. And it is Samurai Showdown. This version of Samurai Showdown is so close to the Neo Geo arcade version, it's not even funny. The graphics, Earthquake's in it. You know, if you got it on a Sega CD, Earthquake wasn't in it. I don't think it could. They said something about it couldn't handle having that big of a 2D sprite on there. This is the best, to me, Samurai Showdown game you can get next to not having a Neo Geo. Honestly, I think it's even better than them remaking them and putting them on a PS2 and all that. That's just the best to me version of Samurai Showdown. Next one here is called Panzer General. I think this is Return of Maps. Now I paid $3.99 for it. I never really got to sit down and really play this yet. It doesn't have a backing, but there's a lot of people that like this game, so I will be trying that out pretty soon. Another one here is called Star Control 2. I can't remember if this is $3.99. I can't remember if I popped this in. I think I popped it in and tried it out a little bit. I just didn't get too much into it. I probably was doing other things at the time, but I'm very grateful to actually get these games for $4, actually. Seriously, even if it doesn't have the long... If you look some of these games up now on Amazon and eBay, just the disc is like... Sometimes it'll start like $5 and up. I seen one, I said, oh man, let me see. I went to one that said $30. And it still said disc only. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying $30 for just disc only for a game. So now these are complete in box 3DO games. This next one here is it's actually, I tried this out. It's a pretty strange, very strange game, but it's unique, and it is Psycho Detective for the 3DO. It's in the long box. I think I got this for $8 at the Exchange. It has the 2 discs inside here, 1 and 2. Movie disc right there. There's the other one there. That's disc 1, and there's disc 2 right here. You know, and I did try it out. It's pretty cool. It's just interesting. It's interesting. Now this one here I got at a flea market. It's for kids. Like I told you before, I don't care what it is. I mean, if it's for the system and I can get it, I'm going to get it. And it is Sesame Street Numbers for the 3DO. It's a good game for the, it's a change of pace for the 3DO. They wanted to, I guess, market for kids too, some of their games. And there's the back right there. You got your buddy on there, Ernie and Bert and Big Bert. Got that. I think $2. The guy said, "Here." You said, "Do you really want this?" I said, "Yeah, I want to put it in my collection. How much you want?" He's like, $2. I'm like, "Cool, I'll take it." Now this other one here, I hear, is a very good game for the 3DO. The graphics are really awesome, but it's damn hard, and it's Electronic Arts Space Hulk right there. It is complete in box. The artwork on here is phenomenal. Phenomenal on here. It does come with the book inside there. It has a little bit of artwork on the other side here on the flap. Comes with the book, and then the game. There's a couple things in here. I guess another booklet of other games they make here, and then there's the game itself in there. So I've tried it, and I will tell you this: it is pretty hard. It's a hard game, but yeah, I'm going to go back to playing that because I would like to try to get further in it. Another game here, it's kind of cheesy. It's one of them digitized games. It's 100% full motion interactive video game, and it is Supreme Warrior for the 3DO. I think it came out for the Sega CD too. I think I might have it for Sega CD, but it came out on the 3DO. Some people say 3DO version of games are a little bit better than a Sega CD. That could be true. You got the book in there. It's got the book in there, and it comes with the two discs inside, and then digital pictures. You know what? The inside of these are actually pretty cool. The inside of these are pretty cool. They put like another little digital designs pack thing in there, and just to add to it. This was a great movie to me. This is a game that came out on the 3DO, and it is Demolition Man. Demolition Man for the 3DO. I think it's pretty cool. Some people think it's cheesy and it's not that great. It does come with the book, but actually it's pretty cool. And I did try it out. I do like it. It has fight scenes in it. It also has shooting in it. And it has just different types of cutscenes in it too, so it's pretty awesome. They tried to do the cutscenes like the movie, so I thought it was really, really cool. This one here is off-road Interceptor. It's like an off-road shooter, I think I paid, they had Demolition Man, and I think I paid like $5 for that. Supreme Warrior was $8. I think. I can't remember what Space Hulk was. I don't know if I told you guys that. But this one here was $4, and I got this at the exchange. So it's pretty good. It has cutscenes in it also. There's little cutscenes in it. There's little missions you have to do in that. So it's not bad. I was just playing this yesterday. I seen somebody reviewing it on YouTube, and it is Way of the Warrior. It's kind of funny, but it's like / Street Fighter / Mortal Kombat, but it does have some pretty gory fatalities in it. It's pretty cool. I only paid like $6 or $7 for it. It does come complete. It comes with the book. It even comes with a little sponge, like they try to do with the Sega CD. The booklet there. It's not bad. I think it's pretty decent. People say, "Oh man, how can you like that? It's a corny game." I said, "It's all right, man. You have to, open your mind to things, dude. This one here is from Half Price Books, and this is a very sought after game, complete or not complete, and it's actually went up in price, and it's actually the best, one of the best, I think, right now for the 3DO, and it is Need for Speed. There's people looking for this. They're sought after game for the 3DO. It's not a bad racing game. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent racing game. The guy that actually does the cutscenes on here recently died. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was funny and comical. Like if you would mess up, you would go right to his cutscene and he would tell you, "What are you doing? You know, you gonna race? You gonna race? You gonna drive or not?" It was just pretty comical. Now, from what I'm hearing, this one is also a very sought after game, and it definitely went up in price. I paid $10 for it, and it is the best. It is the best. Let me just show you from Electronic Arts. Road Rash. This is the best Road Rash version of the game. It was on the 3DO. The one on the PlayStation 1, it was okay, you know, and I do own that one too. But this is the best one. I think it might even be better than. You probably can't believe I'll say this. It might even be better than the one on the Saturn. This is the best one, and it's awesome. The cutscenes in here are awesome. It's pretty funny, and it's the best Road Rash. Period. You know, 3DO, 2 thumbs up, man. It's just really, really good. Now another one I got here is actually another cool shooter, complete in box. It is Shockwave 2 for the 3DO. Awesome cutscenes. The graphics are more crisp. Actually, the cutscenes are more crisp too. You know, when they did the full motion picture thing on there. It's a pretty cool game. I recommend this if you get a 3DO. I think that was $8 if I remember correctly. And here's the last but not least. This is a pretty decent, kind of weird game for the 3DO by Electronic Arts. It is Escape from Monster Manor, right here. It's pretty cool. It's a little funny, and has a little bit of humorous things in it. But actually, it's pretty cool. I think they just tried when they did these games. They just wanted to make these really outrageous, games, and they just wanted to be different, and they definitely were. And what I like about this too is on the inside here, I think it actually shows the staff in here. It has the book and the game, but I think it actually shows the staff there that made the game. And that's actually pretty cool. I've never really seen a game where it showed the staff in there, that lets you know who made the game and stuff like that, and that just adds, I think, to it, when you get this game. So, I know this video went a little long, but I just wanted to share that with you. I think the 3DO, I think it's a great system. I really do. Some people might disagree with me, but I believe it's a great system to collect for. And you should pick one up, because actually the system is actually cheaper sometimes than the games, is if you can find one that works. So, well, this is Sega Man Tony signing off. I'll probably have another pickups video here soon. Not real soon, but I'll have something pretty soon later. But, alright guys, always play what you like. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to what's in your heart. Whatever you like and you like to collect for, keep doing it. Keep playing those games and keep making the videos, man. Keep making the videos, because I will watch them too. I want to thank everybody that watches my videos. I'm very appreciative for that. And take care, be well. And Sega Man Tony will be back with another video soon. Sega Man Tony out.